Şimdi görevimiz Dilenciler Kralı'nın yerini bulmak.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill everything.
Bildin kardeşim, benim o.
This place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Bir saniye.
Now the getting free. Don't know it. Got to contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Geldi.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Şeyi kullanıyorum.
Hey, let me in.
Bunu boşu boşuna kasmadım bu kadar.
Yes, sir.
Buna verdik çünkü arkadaşlar. Buna verdiğimiz için girebiliyoruz böyle yerlerden. Aslında hazır zamanı gelmişken ben şunun build'ini biraz yapayım. Burada daha neye vermem gerekiyor bilmiyorum ama buraya çok verdim. Burada mesela iksir hazırlama, yağ hazırlama, bomba yapımı, mutasyon. Mesela bu neymiş? Tamam, geç. Bir de ot sınavı. Burada ne var? Güneş ve yıldızlar. Maksimum canı arttırıyor. Buna veriyorum. Bir saniye dur. Buna veriyorum da şuralara koyabileceğim ne mutasyonum var? Aslında onlara vereyim ben. Saldırı gücümü %5 arttırma var. Mavileri zaten koyduk. İşaret şiddetimi arttırmışım. Canımı arttırma var. Saldırı gücümü arttıracağım. Veya yeşil arttırayım. Artı 50 can veriyor. Bunların daha iyisi yok galiba. Ya hangisini koysam fark etmiyor. Tamam. Bunu böyle koyuyorum. Bunu koymadım. Şimdi yeşil koymam lazım. Yok, yeşil istemiyorum. O zaman kırmızı koyacağım. Buraya da kırmızı koyacağım. Bu ne oluyor? %5 saldırı gücü. Aynen. Bunu buraya koyuyorum. Şimdi şuradan kırmızıları arttıralım. Güçlü saldırı, savunma, nişancılık, savaş tanrısı transı. Ben bunu çok kullanıyorum, o yüzden buna bir vereceğim. 2 tane buna verdim, bunu da şuraya ekliyorum. Tamam mı? Saldırı gücümü arttırdım. Bunları da sonra okuyacağız. Şu anda başka puanım kalmadı. Şimdilik bunlara verdim. Bir de hazır şunu vermişken bunu da şuraya koyayım. Sonra yerini değiştiririm. Aslında madem öyle bunun yerini şurası yapalım. Tamam. Diğer tarafa da yeşil koyarız artık. Evet. Okey. Dilenciler Kralı ile buluş. Görevimiz bu.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Beni kardeşim.
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other.
Tanıyoruz ya. Tanımaz mıyız?
See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me. Which...
Kolay oldu kardeşim ya. Her tarafta iz bırakmışsın.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Ne istiyorsun diyoruz?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Sağ ol kralcığım. Ufak bir işim var. Şöyle birkaç saat bir rahat bırak beni.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Sun bakalım güzelim.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Kesin Türk bu ha. Her yerde tanırım bizi.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Right, but so close. You did. You did.
Hard times we live in, Meda. I could well have a go for half price.
Çaktırmayın. Arada götürdüm malı.
Halfway. You're a regular.
Fırsatını bulunca çalacaksın.
Then I choose the fight.
Kızım sakin ol.
Well. Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Ben alırım.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
İkinci köprüden
I didn't
içeri.
expect such devotion.
Sen rahat ol güzelim.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take
Olur.
care of yourself, Klug.
Şu odayı gelmişken bir yağmalayalım.
Lucky this time, but you'd best leave
Bu
via the
adamın
sewers.
ödemesi gereken bir
The trapdoor's
bedel
in the
var
floor.
çünkü. O çuvalı bok çukuruna atmış ve biz o bok çukuruna gireceğiz. Bu herif yüzünden. Bu yüzden bütün mal varlıklarına çöküyorum adamın. Yumurta da buldum. Güzel. Burayı da hallettik. Tamam. Hadi iniyoruz. Oh, ne bulduysam aldım valla. Selamun aleyküm. Bundan kurtulduk. Bir saniye. Burada yağmalamadığım şeyler vardı. Onları da bir alayım. Buradan geçebiliyor muyum? Buradan geçemiyorum. Buradan geçemem. Tamam. Düz devam.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Bakalım hemen. Kaynatılmış kadimleşen özü. Şu mu o zaman? Hah, bulduk.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after not... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Aynen
You're
anlıyorum.
missing.
Olay bize
Water's
kaldı
thick with
tamamen.
pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Bunlar mı acaba? Bunların olmadığına eminim. Aa, şurada bir şey var. Şunu alayım. Burada bir şey var. Tamam. Buldum. Triss'i buldum. Hoş geldin Buğra tekrardan. Şimdi paketi vereceğim
Find
ona.
the parcel?
Yeni buldum
Or did you
ama.
get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through.
Öyleyim
Oh,
bebeğim,
you're a
öyleyim.
doll.
Öyleyim.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Birazdan bakarım Buğra'ya.
That should stop people from taking advantage.
Şimdi oyuna girdim ya, biraz oyun oynayasım
Taking
geldi.
advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Bunun lan pezevenk mi? Allah, pezevenk buldum oyunda. Hadi Triss, yürü gidelim. Bu da fena değil bence.
I've had enough of living.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts.
Öyle, ben gerçek bir ustayım
But
kardeşim.
I'd
Konu
prefer
ne
you not to
peki?
tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Yarısı peşin.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course, honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
Yo, çok şey
I'm a
istemiyorum.
witcher. Got it?
Dur Buğra. Seni kırmayacağım. Geldim. Oha.
A pleasure?
Evet. Buradaki
As always?
yalnız buradaki Geralt tam bir sümsük değil mi?
Anything?
Unfortunately.
Tipe bak amına koyayım.
You have
Bağcılar
something to
kekosu.
look forward to then. No matter. Tell me.
Ama Triss iyiymiş. Harbiden iyiymiş. Bu Triss daha iyi. Dur bakayım, bizim Triss'i de bir çıplak görelim de ona göre. İrem, bana ıhlamur koyar mısın ısıp?
Met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well.
Bir şey olmaz lan,
First
ne olacak?
installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Tamam, ben ne yapıyorum? Deponun çevresine sıçan tuzağı yerleştir. Rehber olarak efsungeristlerini kullan. 3 tane. Abi bu saçma sapan şey yine oldu. Hala oluyor şu anda. Bu şehirde bir bug var. Bak, ben buraya giriyorum. Bir süre sonra kasmaya başlıyor.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Hepsini istiyorum. İtirazı olan varsa da götümü yesin. Bana ne, anasını satayım. Hepsini alıyorum. İtiraz edemez kimse. Ne ikisi, 3. Heyrames'i unutma. Fare tuzaklarını nereye yerleştireceğiz? Sağ ol İrem. Şey de ver bana. Ha aynen. Buraya yerleştirmeyeceğiz anladığım kadarıyla. Şuraya olası olabilir. Bak şurası olası bir yer.
Don't bother me, please.
Your ladies about are snapping the mud to the working man.
Şurada bir kırmızılık oldu ama.
Sir, I beg your pardon.
Şunun kırmızılığı galiba. Bizle alakası yok. Şuradan girelim. Kilitli. Buradan girelim. Kilitli.
Not safe round here.
Buradan kilitli. Burada bir yerde olma olasılığı yok. Yok, şu an olamaz. Şuradan bir daha girelim. Buradan girebiliyor muyum? Giremiyorum. Tamam, bu bölgede değilmiş.
Power of the eternal fire be with you.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Sikeyim onu yani, bana ne ondan. Aa, burada bir yer daha buldum.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Bir tane daha arıyoruz, o da burası. Tamam. Şimdi gidip Triss'le konuşacağız. Güzelim, neredesin?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one.
Geralt da öyle olacak yazmış.
Trying to show off my witcher's senses.
Hadi hayırlısı. Ama Geralt 3 hanımlı olacak. Hatta bulursak 4, 5, 6. Yolumuz uzun yani. Biz o mutajenleri boşuna almadık vücudumuza. Her şeyi hak ediyoruz.
It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain.
Aynen öyle. En kötü iksir içeriz, gücü elde ederiz. Sıkıntı yok. Yeni bir iksir keşfettim. Mavi. Adı Viagra. Çok iyi bir iksirmiş.
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Hadi fareler gidin bakalım. Ben Triss'i avlayacağım.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Herif bize kazık
The
attı.
heart to refuse.
Şimdi bunları
It's a
keseceğiz.
trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Yo, ben koyuyorum
Stay out of
şartları.
it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
Aynen öyle
we've
diyorum.
talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Hadi bakalım inşallah kardeşim.
Shit yourself out to fear.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have...
Temiz iş arkadaşlar.
And trap...
Koydum geçtim.
If not for you...
Bunlar kolay ya.
Brandon.
Triss yanıma gelip duruyorsun güzelim, öpeceğim mi? Hadi gidelim. Kardeşim bize bir ordu lazım ya.
Sir, no. They forced
Harbiden ha.
Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home.
Allah'ın geri zekalıları. Bir de artistlik yapıyorlar.
No mercy. Spare me, good man.
Hayır, bağışlamıyoruz.
Not like those murderers.
Bağışlamıyoruz. Bu gidip ötecek çünkü.
Kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Bizim bunu öldürmemiz lazımdı. Gerek yok.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try.
Olur,
She's
deneriz.
taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Seni tekrar görmek
It
güzeldi.
was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by.
Uğrarım lan tabii ki de.
All right.
Uğramaz mıyız?
See you later.
Kesinlikle uğrayacağım. Hatta uğramak benim ikinci adım. Rüyacıya gidiyoruz. Hiç fena değil hiç. Bu arada Keyrames'le oyunda beraber oldum. Ona çaktım. Sırada Triss var. Geralt tam bir kadın avcısı yahu. Şimdi biz bu eve nasıl gireceğiz? Bu evin girişi nerede? Burada değil anlaşılan. Şöyle atlasak da şuradan girebiliyor muyuz? Aynen, buradan gireriz diye düşünüyorum. Tamam, giremedik. Başka bir yol bulacağız. Ha, buraya gelmemiz yetiyormuş.
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier, of those de Jonkier.
Hadi Allah kolaylık versin Buğra. Beline kuvvet, iksirine kuvvet.
I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Corinne'i arıyorum.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Niye, daha iyi bir iş yok mu?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Tabii lan, sırf onun için oluyoruz. Yoksa ne büyücü kadınmış, çıplak kadınmış falan, ne alaka? Biz yaratık için gidiyoruz işe.
Well, you shan't believe it.
İşimizi de iyi yapıyoruz. Bak, etrafta hiç yaratık görüyor musun? Yok.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call at my whim.
Sağ ol kardeşim. Saygın ödüllendirilecek.
We're already dependent on the black markets.
Witcher'ım ama evini yağmalarım. Affetmem. Sonuçta bizim de bir şekilde yolumuzu bulmamız gerekiyor. Hiç soran yok bu Witcher'lar ne yiyecek diye. Hiç kimse sormuyor. Hiç. Ne koyayım? Bak, böreği nerede bulacağım senin evine girmesem? Çelik külçesi. Balık. Bak, mis gibi. Oh, afiyet olsun bana.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Aşağıda bir şeyler var. Bir aşağı kat var, bir de üst kat
Go
var.
away.
Kesinlikle gerçek Witcher'ız. Aynen öyle. Onlardan bir tanesini avladım geçen.
Wake up.
Rüyacıyı da götürme kararı aldım. 4. karımı buldum.
The doll. The attic.
Oyuncak bebek tavan arasındaydı.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Şimdi tavan arasına nasıl çıkacağımı bulmam lazım. Hadi şurayı bir yağmalamak istiyorum ya, oyun. Sağ ol.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
İnek sütünü de alayım. Bunlar önemli. Tavan arasına nereden çıkarız? Burada. Hadi bakalım.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Gireriz hacım, sen rahat ol. Sen böreğini al da. Tamam. Bu mu? Bu mu blok? Hemen çözüyorum. Tamam. Hadi bakalım. Beşik çizimi bulduk. Paçavra bebeği bulduk. Gelmişken tam bir yağmalayalım. Tamam, başka da bir şey yok. Çizimi incele. Envanter. Şu. Bildiğim beşik. Şunları da okuyalım gelmişken.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
İkinci katta bir beşik var. İçine oyuncak bebek koyarsam ne olur diyor.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
Beşik burada mıydı? Aynen burada. Bakalım ne olacak. Aynen. Keyramesi andırıyor.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle.
Şimdi bir tane
I should
fırın
find an
arıyoruz.
oven.
Fırın, fırın, fırın. Fırın. Fırın. Burada fırın yok. Aşağı bakıyorum. Buldum. Fırın burada. Oh, bir sürü börek aldım ha. Bilmece başladı bizim de. Bu sefer buldum. Bir dakika, yastığı yemem. Bu sefer buldum. Ne sen böyle amına koyayım, korktum ha.
Did I scare you?
Beni korkuttun.
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
Bu da goblin.
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
Vallahi yasak
What are
oldu
you
belki.
playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know.
Değil.
Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Ne olduğunu biliyorum.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
Aynen. Onun eşini bulduk işte. Johnny'nin sevgilisi bu.
What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted.
Ben öyle
Not
gibi
one bit.
gösteriyorum diyor.
I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Ben de korkutayım
Gave the
dedim diyor.
banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Bunlar da tam çocuk ha. Bir anlaşma yapalım.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
Biliyorum. Gerçekten
I don't
iyiyim.
hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Eyvallah yavrum. Ben Hatun'un yanına çıkıyorum. Selam güzelim. Burada yalnız başına yatan bir kadın mı gördüm ben? Merhaba, ben Geralt. İki kılıcım var.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
Var.
Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
Altın Mersin balığında Hatun'un odasına gidiyoruz.
All right. See you there.
Okey. Tamam. Buradaki işimiz bitti. Evi de İY'ye bıraktım. Takılsın ya. Bunların da malı mülkü olsun. Ya bu hep zulüm bunlara. Tatlış tatlış varlıklar hem de. Kardeşim geçmiş olsun ya. Ev malla hiç girilecek gibi değil.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Quite the opposite.
Lanet kaldırılamaz
A
diyeceğim.
bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Hayır.
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowds.
Evet, aynen öyle.
Oh well.
Bizim için goblin oldular. Ya gel ben senden 50 altına 50 krona evi alırım. 50 krona bana ver. Ve Hatun'un evine gidiyoruz şimdi. Bir odası kiralamış. Odasına gideceğiz. Valla işte omuz atıp geçmeyi düşünüyorum aslında. Yaptığım bu. Buradan. Oda aynen. Hatun oda kiralamış. Oraya gidiyoruz. Aa dur şunları alayım. Gelmişken. Tamam. Bu görevleri sonra yapacağım ben. Yayın dışında. Şimdi... Aa dur şurada da bir görev var. Selamun aleyküm. Midas. Bakalım derdi neymiş. Doğru.
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for...
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Bu herifle ince bulacağız.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Aynen öyle. Şimdi rüya görmeye gideceğiz.
But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. Now it's time to change that. Or if not now, then when?
Aynen kardeşim.
I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Bana uygun ama sonra. Sana yardım edeceğim diyorum.
Plan's crazier than it is sane. But there's an irresistible...
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various
İyi güzel
fronts.
parası varmış.
Say we meet in Skellige by the collapse.
Sounds fine.
Orada görüşürüz. Tamam görevi aldık. Ama şimdi bunu yapmayacağız. Bunu sonra yapacağız. Biz şimdi Corinne'le buluşmaya gidiyoruz. Ha, Han'da bir tane oda tutmuş. Tamam okey. Hancı'yla da bir konuşayım. Nelerim var göster bana. Oo, Gwent kartları var. Bunu alıyorum. Bunu alıyorum. Bunu alıyorum. Bunu da alıyorum. Gwent kartlarını alıyorum. Nasıl olsa toplamam gerekecek. Param da var şu anda. Bayağı para kastım.
Well, well. What happened here?
Hatun nerede ya?
I believe I see a challenger who seeks to
Ya alt katta ya da üst katta. Alt kata bakalım.
Sickly you look to me.
Burada yok. Üst kata bakacağım. Oo, gümüş külçesi. Ablacım bir yürü git ya. Belin yamulmuş. Hatun'un odası burada bir yerde olması lazım. Şu galiba. Aynen bu. Hadi konuşalım bakalım baş başa.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful.
Uygundur.
Answer from your heart.
Hadi yapalım şu işi.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have.
Aç ablacım tarot kartlarını.
The woman's name is Siri.
İlk tanıştığım zamanı
I accepted a
hatırlıyorum.
job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the waters of oblivion, they failed in her case. Siri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you.
Rica ederim.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
Tabii isterim. Bak mesela. Evet diyeceğim.
Yes.
No need to rush.
Karmohan'da eğitmiştim.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of
Herif resmen baba olmuş ha.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Evet. Çünkü ben de merak ediyorum.
Yes.
In that case.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Siri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Siri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense.
Ablacım, abla orgazma doğru gidiyor şu anda. Daha anlatacaklarım var.
I have more to...
Then please do.
Öldüğümde oradaydı.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Siri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Ne bu, anlatıp kalktık
The
mı?
woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Hadi bunu söyleyelim. Zarar verir mi bilmiyorum yani bu bilgi.
The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers, I think you're right to be reticent.
Yaz bu benim ketum halimse konuşkan halimi anlamıyorum. Bilmiyorum yani. Hayır.
No. Can we start?
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Azıcık gevşemeye ihtiyacım var.
And talk of Siri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Siri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Bence Dandelion diyelim.
Maybe Dandelion.
Vallahi bakalım neyi tutacağız. Dandelion dedik. Bakalım Dandelion'u mu gerçekten şey yapacak. Büyük ihtimalle Dandelion'ladır ama Yennefer'in yanından geldik. Onun yanında yoktu. Dandelion'u görüyoruz şu anda. Dandelion bir yeri patlattı da şeyi göremedik. Siri'yi göremedik. Dandelion bir işler peşinde ama.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Siri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Han mı orası?
The rosemary and thyme?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gene lev kalmış herife. Yardımın için sağ ol.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Siri.
Umarım bulurum. Başka söylemek istediğin bir şey var mı? Yok. Biberiye ve Keke'ye gidiyoruz. Hadi bakalım. Şu anda genel eve gidiyoruz. Oyun götürüyor, hani benim gitmek istediğimden değil. Oyun götürüyor.
Mustn't think like that.
Boy, mate, watch it. You look familiar.
Black ones, Verdanians. Whoa! As long as they pay.
I'm warning you.
Don't hit.
And
These
excessive Florida's
All
no
right,
regrets most
Said I'll come to
quickly
the
around
wrong
that
place.
But there's also critical.
Looking for something unusual?
Washed your hair lately?
Ya bizim Zula'nın genel evde olması. Kapı kilitli. Nasıl gireceğiz? Başka bir giriş bulmamız lazım.